It's time for some more chess drama, but I didn't expect it on a Monday, right? Just watching England fail to beat North Macedonia in soccer today, and then my phone starts beeping. Eric, go check Twitter. There's something there. And lo and behold, I go to Twitter, right? And I see everyone's best friend, GM Hikaru, tweet that he's been accused of cheating. And didn't expect that on a Monday. So let's go back to the first step. An hour ago, Jan Nepomniachtchi tweeted, seems like a screenshot of Kramnik's chess.com page, which is usually pretty entertaining. As you see here, his status is despising cheaters. And then he tweets, because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. All right, what does the profile say? Some small new piece of statistics. Recently noticed a player had scored 45.5 out of 46 consecutive 3-minute blitz games against approximately 2950 in average rating opposition, two different players, which is equivalent to a 3600 plus performance in those 46 consecutive games. I believe everyone would find this interesting. Well, now that you say that, we will research that and try to find it interesting. Oh, look at that. My Twitter in Canada says Hikaru's now trending. So Nepo tweets this. Kramnik didn't tweet. This is a screenshot provided by Nepo. And writes, because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. I'm not exactly sure how to read that. It doesn't necessarily mean an endorsement to me. Although if you follow Twitter, you'll know that Jan is pretty outspoken against cheating in chess. Or he complains about it a lot. Most recent tweet, judging by the current state of affairs in online and over-the-board chess, either the cheating situation is completely out of control or the rating system needs to be reformed, or both. That was October 13th. But he's definitely chats about it a fair amount. And then we go back to Hikaru's page, right? And your tweets an hour ago, Vladimir appears to be referencing my record. Is he really accusing me of cheating? At Levitov Chess, at La Chess is Q. Are you jumping on this accusation as well by tweeting this garbage? So I don't think it's necessarily clear that Nepo's posting that as an endorsement. I think it might mean that he likes Kramnik's crusade and against cheating online and publicity there, but maybe this isn't the right moment. That might be an interpretation. But it looks like Hikaru thinks the profile is about him. So now we got to investigate, did Hikaru score 45.5 out of 46, or is he just assuming it's an accusation? I assume he knows it's about him. So we're going to check Hikaru's chess.com. You're going to ignore my score here, 8 to 37. You're going to ignore that on the right. Let's go to Blitz. And let's look for a win streak. Let's look for a win streak here. 45.5 out of 46 to make sure it's Kramnik is accusing Hikaru, because there's nobody in the world pretty much who could put up that score besides Magnus or Hikaru. That's pretty much the given. There's a lot of wins here. Let's go back a little further. 45. We're going to have to count to 45. Okay, let's count starting here. November 16th, 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and a half, 20 and a half, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and a half, 30 and a half, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. There you go. From November 16th to 17th, Hikaru scored 45 and a half out of 46. So Kramnik is definitely talking about him. Look at the ratings. 2900s, 3088. Probably balances out to 2950, 3000. 45 and a half out of 46. So Kramnik is absolutely talking about Hikaru. Now I get to start talking a bit here because it gets a bit interesting. Hikaru, yeah, he's jumping and assuming when Kramnik says interesting, he means he's accusing me of cheating. Okay. So in the last few years, particularly, a lot of professional players have either directly expressed to me that they think Hikaru is cheating or asked me if I think that Hikaru is cheating. And it's definitely started trending a bit more maybe 3-4 years ago, maybe the onset of COVID. And this is my stance, and this is what I say to them, is I don't think Hikaru is cheating. And I also clarify, do you mean online or over the board? And usually the comments are online in particular. That the level of consistency that he plays with is just unreal online, and they're suspicious of it. That it's, yeah, hard to believe. And these are like, yeah, strong professional players. I understand there's a lot of paranoia about the cheating these days, but my answer is usually the same. I don't think Hikaru is cheating. And when they ask why, I'm like, I've seen him play in person. I've been playing Hikaru in person since I was a teenager. I've seen his level in person. I've seen how he plays in person and how he plays online. He's just as resilient in person for the most part. Really, really strong still. Yes, he is a bit better online than in person, but not, he's got good mouse skills, good instincts. Some of those skills he has over the board, they're just amplified a bit online. I've seen him play in person, whether it's with drinking, whether it's money on the line, and he's really, 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 really strong. And he's really good at just winning bad positions and fighting. And so I played him for 15 years, and he's super frustrating to play against. And yeah, I think he's legit. And that I still do, but it was a rumor, and it still is something that a lot of players have been skeptical about. And not just about Hikaru. If you open that box, there's accusations all over the place about different people. The chess world. You spend so much time playing that game of chess, you can go a little bit crazy or overthink things. But yeah, that's my stance. Kramnik's talking about online games here. Hikaru's really good at beating lower rated players. Psychologically, he's really hard to play against, so he's able to win 10-0. And those are casual games, so I don't know particularly why the casual games are being brought up when he does have an ability to put up big scores. He's been doing it since the ICC days. So yeah, I haven't been fully up to date with Kramnik's content, and I find it entertaining and I pay attention. He's a former world champion. He knows a lot about chess. I got to play him recently, this 11 game match. Yeah, his games are awesome. But I don't know why Kramnik switched from trying to catch Title Tuesday offenders to referencing Hikaru there, because he says in his, right here, I believe everyone would find this interesting. So Kramnik wants us to check it out. I just think Hikaru is really good at beating lower rated players, really good at the online chess, grind, 3-0, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's natty. but I really have had a lot of players express to me concerns about Hikaru. And that surprised me at first because I thought like for a long time he's been really good at online blitz and the way he wins. But anyways, that's pretty juicy drama if you ask me. We'll have to wait for some more updates. Any questions there? Who is Kramnik referring to? No, it's Hikaru. I just spent the entire video explaining it's Hikaru. Who else in the world can score 45 out of 46 against 2950? Who just did 2 days ago? Hikaru. I just went to his profile and I showed Hikaru just did 45.5 out of 46. Don't think Magnus did that a few days ago. So he's clearly referencing Hikaru, and he says the word interesting. If you've watched my videos on YouTube when I'm catching cheaters, I'm pretty good at that. You'll notice I often use the word interesting when they play a move I don't understand. Oh, that's an interesting move, my buddy. Or like, yeah, I use the word interesting. It's a bit vague, but kind of means, hey, there's something beneath the surface. So, like, why else would it be interesting? Hikaru is going for the top rating thing. So I'm just sharing my opinion. I don't think Hikaru should be at the top of the suspect list. His consistency online is unreal. It's pretty much unbelievable. But I have Hikaru as like a top 2 all-time speed chess player online, in particular. And you can make a case that he's the GOAT of online chess because of how long he's been dominating online chess. Magnus has like taken breaks and not always focused on that. But if you go by longevity and results, Hikaru's like been dominating the rating charts and tournaments online since the mid 2000s, maybe. So coming up on 20 years. He's on the Mount Rushmore for speed chess for me. But you know, even if we don't get along always, I've been playing him in person for a long time. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of his game. And I think the main reason people are skeptical is how consistent he is result-wise. He can have a bad start, have losing positions, but he always ends up in the finals or winning tournaments. But yeah, I don't think he is. And if somebody thinks it extends to over the board, I mean, Hikaru hasn't won a World Blitz title or World Rapid title, but he's finished on the podium multiple times and near the top. He has some more weaknesses than Magnus in his chess. Like he'll have some lost positions or bad positions against some players in the field that will happen a bit more frequently than Magnus, and Magnus has more golds. You know, he's as a result. And over the board is also 3-2. World Blitz and Rapid has increment, which is a different format anyways. But yeah, I don't know. That's my take. We're going to wait for some developments. I think Hikaru, he thinks Nepo might be jumping on the accusation. I don't necessarily read it as such, but I know Nepo is quite worried about cheaters online. As I said, you just look at his tweet history. So, yeah. Like, look at September 14th. For those who watched the recent C-Squared podcast episode, it is impossible to imagine that a player is still allowed to play with headphones. Yeah, actually, I didn't know you're allowed to play with headphones. I think I've been told to take headphones off multiple times. I don't know if that's a special rule they have for the event or something for Hikaru, but I thought headphones were not allowed. So Nepo's a bit concerned about. I mean, here there's only one guy wearing headphones, and that's not Fabiano over here. But yeah, okay. Well, that's a separate thing, but it's part of a larger issue that we keep going back to. Is people are really, really worried about the cheating. But I'm a little surprised about Kramnik going for Hikaru based on casual blitz games. But yeah. Anyways, TLDR. Didn't pay attention. Hikaru thinks Kramnik is accusing him of cheating. I don't think Hikaru is cheating. I've been asked that by many players. There's definitely some rumors or suspicions there, but I don't think he is. And we're gonna have to wait for more. I can never say 100%, but in person he passes the eye test for me, and online seems it's plausible, but only plausible if you also, like me, consider him pretty much, a top 2 speed chess player in history, especially for online. Like just like one of the goats, like for sure. Kramnik has been going after a lot of people. Again, not me. I'm clean. I'm very clean, based on my mediocre chess. So I'm safe. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait for more. But that is very, very juicy. Very juicy. So yeah, curious what you guys think. Any questions? Any questions from the enlightened chat? Or shall we wait for more updates and I can make more videos? Hikaru's clean. I see that. From Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. Dr. Lord Mayonnaise considers himself a Hikaruite. Some new clan or something. Yeah. I don't identify as that, that's for sure. But yeah. What does the chat think? I mean, Kramnik's been bringing publicity to it. I haven't verified. I haven't watched all of his videos, and I actually will watch and probably react if people are interested in hearing what I say, but maybe people aren't, which is totally fair as well. But I haven't caught up on all his videos, and I'm interested in catching up because there's still cheating happening, and we got to catch those bastards. But I think Hikaru's clean. Can't say 100%, but my answer has always been yes. He's really, 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 really good at blitz, bullet, anything, speed. There you have it.